It's that time of week again, guys. Here we go. Intro's back this time. Yep. Keep it going. Almost there. And there we go. All right, guys. The intro song is back. I don't know what happened to it last week, but we're past last week. We're on to this week. And what a week it was, huh? What a week. God, I'm fired up. Power rankings, guys. I have been pumped up for the Power Rankings committee to release these. Been chomping at the bit, right? Just waiting so I can report them back to you guys. Well, once again, the committee, I think, pretty much hit the nail on the head with this one. They did not miss. I'll tell you that much. So let's just get right into them, guys. So actually, I don't know if this is the first time this year, but we finally have a change at the bottom. Number 10 is vacant. What? You guys are all confused right now. 10 is vacant? How? I'll tell you how. The Power Rankings Committee has decided Trevor is number 11. He did not make the top 10, not after putting up 43 points. It was a historically bad week for Trevor. Historically bad. Literally, everyone in his lineup besides Brock Purdy across the board put up 5 points or less. I mean, it's a disgrace to this league. I'm disgusted. I'm at a loss for words. So for that reason, number 11 is Trevor. Number 10 is vacant for the first time ever. So there we go. Number 9 is Gavin. Now, hey, shout out to Gavin, right? He got his first win of the year. We're in what? Week 7? Yeah, week 7. So Gavin is, he's 1-6. Nice. That's pretty good. So hey, shout out to Moss, first win. The rest of us have like 3 or 4 of those, but that's good. He got his first. So yeah, number 9 is Gavin. Number 8 is Jake. Jake has been slowly sliding down the rankings. It's honestly, it's tragic to see. But Jake does have Joe Mixon, who's been good. So I don't know, maybe trade him because the rest of your team is ass. So number 8 is Jake. Number 7, this is another one who's been sliding. It's Dan. Who would have thought? If I told you a month ago Dan was going to be down at number 7, I mean, who would have thunk it, huh? But Dan's lost 3 straight games, and in that 3-game stretch, he's averaging under 100 points per game. Ugh, yikes. That is tough from a guy who started 4-0. Now, Dan's hurt, but you know what? Dan asked to be hurt because he traded for 2 guys who were hurt. So, can't really feel bad for him. But, Cup's back this week. We'll see what happens. But for now, Dan's number 7. Number 6 is Connor. Connor, he had an okay, pretty solid week. He got the win. I mean, played Trevor, so as long as he put up 44 points, he would have won. So not the most impressive win, but it's tough for Connor as he's got to see me this week. And, we'll get to where I am later, but I'm not the one they want to see. Trust me. But for now, Connor's number 6. Number 5 is Liam. And, next to Liam's name, there's one word and a question mark. It says fraud with a question mark. Because is Liam fraudulent? He might be. He just had the second worst week out of anybody. I mean, I think Liam was projected almost 130 against me. And what did he do? He put up like 71 points. Now, when you come play me, I get it. You're nervous playing the winningest team in league history. You're kind of scared. You don't, it's honestly, it's like the Chiefs this year, right? The Chiefs don't look that good, but somehow they just keep winning. That's kind of me, right? Because I strike fear into the opponents because of my record, historically. So Liam is number 5. His team's solid, but it went 2 weeks ago. Liam looked unbeatable. Now, well, we know he's beatable. I just whooped him. So if Liam was smart, he would start making some moves because you're never safe. If you think you're good enough in week 4, you're not. But yeah, number 5 is Liam. Number 4 is Caleb. Gut-wrenching loss for the Groombians. I mean, literally, he was one catch away from winning with under a minute left in the Bucks game. Chris Godwin doesn't make that catch, Caleb wins. Derrick Henry did everything he could to save him. And shout out to Derrick. I mean, I thought last night was going to be a bad game, and then he had like an 80-yard run or something. Guy's a beast. But Caleb is now he's now 3-4 with the most points scored in the league, which is pretty crazy. But luckily for him, I think he's actually, well, he dropped 1 spot from last week because he did lose, but, he lost by like half a point. So, can't be too mad about that. But, he's number 4. Number 3, finally, it's me. Back in the top 3, where I belong. I think I've been saying it ever since I was down at 9. I mean, little do you guys know, me being at number 9 in power rankings, that was the ultimate motivation for my team. Because we do not take kindly to disrespect like that. And that's what it is. Me at 9 is disrespect. I put the league on notice. I talked a big game. I told them what I was going to do. Went in there, whooped Liam right after I just whooped Dan last week and whooped Cole the week before. Those are 3 good teams that I put the beats on. I've won 3 straight. I'm putting up a lot of points. My team's deep as hell. All I'm going to say is watch the hell out because, like I said, I put the league on notice this week. So, number 3 is me. Number 2 is Cole. Now, part of me thought the committee was going to put me above Cole. But Cole is super lucky that he ended up getting a win, but at what cost? Because, Chris Godwin sacrificed his own season for Cole to win last night. So, Cole gets the win over Caleb. He's 4-3 now. But Chris Godwin's done, buddy. That's tough. Now, was Chris Godwin really the wide receiver 2? No. So Cole should have traded his ass last week after he put up like 30. But he got comfortable. He got safe. And this is what happens. I'm kind of happy about it because Cole's team was pretty good. So, unfortunately he takes a hit. Got the win last night at least, but, that's a pretty big hit to his team. But, yeah, number 2 is Cole. And number 1, this is crazy to say, guys, it's Ben Evans. I mean, who would have thought if I told you at the start of the year that, mid-season, Ben Evans would be number 1 in this league? There is something about being a rookie in this league that gives you good luck. Because, at one point, Caleb was number 1 as a rookie last year, too. And now, Ben's on a 5-game win streak, right? You guys can say what you want about Ben's team. May not look like the most talented roster in the league on paper, but Ben put up, almost 150. Now, he didn't put up as much as me, but damn near put up the same thing as me. But 5 straight wins, guys. I mean, and he started 0-2, you know? So he got off to a shaky start, and now he's just rattling off wins like they're nothing. So, you know, longest active win streak in the league right now, it's Evans. So that's power rankings, guys. You know, what a week. But, you know, just like last week, you know, we're on to the next week. Because every week, I mean, the whole league is separated by like a game. So every week counts, guys. But yeah. See ya.